What is up, everybody? It is your boy Triple G93 here, giving you another commentary match of Halo Wars 2. So I am playing as Anders for this match, going against a Serena, a Yap Yap, and I forgot who Green was. I don't really end up matching much against them, but the way I started up is immediately make an infantry on. So for this map Bedrock, there's a build for mid that's pretty good for threes. Now I'm trying to figure out what are better builds to go about to match the map more appropriately on power side or supply side. So right now I am on supply side, which shows the additional supplies that you see on this map here. So I'm making that additional marine so then I can go ahead and fight off anything that light blue has. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back this marine. He thinks he's going to go ahead and have it. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring those marines to come in and fight. He's still trying to grab it, and now he just realizes that he is outnumbered, and I end up getting a free marine kill from this, and that does mean I get the remainder of the supply from this area, which is actually pretty darn good. So I made total of 4 supplies, 4 marines, and 3 supply pads right away. 1 is upgraded, and now I'm going to go ahead and get the gen. And so the idea behind this is to go ahead and make a whole bunch of infantry. Right there's that generator, and get that grenade ability. Right, Anders has quick research as well as cheaper research, and so I want to see if I can make a lot of infantry, use grenades, and see what I can do with it. There was a ping down on yellow. I just realized it's because orange is taking his supplies, and that causes him to go ahead and fall back and not even grab the power that's at mid. So a little bit of miscommunication there, but I'm going to go ahead and grab that supply pad, supply base, mini base. There we go. 4 times a charm, 3rd time's a charm. And now we're going to go ahead and get those gen upgraded, and we're going to keep on producing marines. We're going to go for the node right away. And the key part for this build is not to get your marines killed. Of course, that's very obvious, right? But you still want to be able to take engagements, but you want to really wait until that grenade ability comes in. And so mini base has been complete. We're going to go ahead and get an additional supply pad, and now it's when we're going to go ahead and start getting the nodes and start producing even more infantry associated with it. So I am going to go mines here, mainly because yes, I do have a Serena that's on my side, but usually I mean a Cassano. Oh, that's who it is. Green is Isabel and light blue is Cassano. I decided to go mines here because I felt like mines would just be a better option to help me retreat and whatnot. And you can see light blue has a whole bunch of marines. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mines dropped because Cassano dropped her ability to go ahead and get those faster, stronger units that explode and everything. But he ended up losing all his marines from this push. I don't really think it was a good one. And so we're still double producing marines, and all the mines there end up going down, which means we end up getting a free node on our side as well, and just complete dominance on this side as a whole. So I'm going to go ahead and start pushing this side a little bit to get a little bit of pressure in. And then I noticed, let's see if it shows up. I guess there's no mines yet. So I'm here just killing as much infantry as I can, microing out the veteran one, so I can go ahead and just keep on trying to kill the remaining marines. Want to keep that last one alive if I'm able to, getting that grenade ability going. But it does look like he is going to go down. Yes, he does. Just barely gets him off. But he is committing a lot of infantry to go ahead and kill that. And so things are looking very good for me right now in regards to just having such a strong positional presence in regards to light blue on my lane. So that gives me a cue to go ahead and just expand on my side as a whole. I do see that there is the armory that's going on over there. And now I just got the grenade ability. So I want to hold on to it for now to see when that Cassano is going to go ahead and pop up. And we're going to keep trying to streamline marines, and we want to do a little bit of pre-splitting as well. And so now we're just getting ourselves ready, and there goes blue with the Yap Yap sending his little cannon fodders over. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw my grenade to get as much damage as I can on that mini base, and then we're going to go ahead and just start off with a retreat right away. We are going to go ahead and throw down Lotus Mines just to make sure we have a good fallback position. And this is what I mean by just trying to use the grenade ability to the fullest, keep those marines alive so we can keep on throwing grenades. And let's try and establish ourselves a second base now. So we got a good amount of marines that are still alive. There's a good engagement that's happening right now between green and yellow, or yellow and orange on that left hand side. And if you look at the mini-map, there goes Kasano. Kasano doesn't have that speed upgrade yet. They're not on Tech 2. If so, they haven't gotten that upgrade yet. And that's going to give me the cue to go ahead and push my Marines at the top hand side. And once this mini base is done, I'm going to go ahead and go for a generator just to get that extra power kicking in. And once we get that going, things are going to look relatively nice. We're going to get all our supply pads upgraded. And now we're going to go ahead and start throwing out grenades to get rid of this cannon fodder. And look at this, the grenades with their splash is doing very good. We're clearing all this out over here, which is looking pretty nice. And then if you look at the mini-map, Kasano ends up retreating as a whole, and that's my cue to just go ahead and fall back once again. We're going to go ahead and get our hero as well on our second base. And now we're going to go ahead and go with double air pad. That's going to be on our main base. I know we just made one, but currently we don't have enough resources to go ahead and make that second one just yet. So now we have enough, and we're going to go ahead and build that second air pad. We're getting the remaining upgrade for our economy as a whole. And with our Marines that we have, I am going to use one of them to go ahead and try and recap that node and see if we're going to be able to. And so now we have a good amount of units. We're going to throw down the mines as well. We got the upgrade for the gen, and now we're going to go ahead and make our Spartan. And so now we're just going to go ahead and see how much pressure we can get on our side with the amount of Marines that we have. And so we're going to start producing air as well. There goes a Nightingale because we do need the heals. And there goes the infantry, so we're going to go ahead and just throw a couple of grenades out in order to get some good damage in. And look at that, that was some great damage by our Marines. But we're going to go ahead and retreat once again because I want to make sure that we get our hero out on time. I want a little bit more oomph in my army just because of the fact that flamethrower drops are going to be a problem, and I would like to have a Spartan that can go ahead and at least hijack one of them and also get some Nightingales to give some heals. Now, we don't have our infantry fully upgraded, but we are sending an infantry out to go ahead and scout as a whole. And there goes the please don't shoot. So light blue has gone with an expansion, and it does look like he doesn't have as much of an army as I do. I do have the stronger army. We are double producing Hornets at this point. We do have a Spartan that has at least one upgrade. And there goes that combat mechanics. And now we're going to go ahead and just see if we can get an opportunity here. Can we get this timing right to get a good push going? Yellow's doing a great job on the mini-map. If we look at it, them attacking blue, they're doing a great job. Orange is doing his best to try to do some damage on green side as well. And I ended up getting Sentinel Beacon because when I get siege turrets, I want to be able to go ahead and have Sentinels spawn from them. But here we go, we're going to go in for our engagement. We're going to spread out our units just a little bit just to make sure that we can't really get destroyed by cleansing beams or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and go for a Y move. We kind of misclicked because we threw down a smoke, but it ended up working out, and it looks like their leader is going to immediately die right there. Everything is dead. The base is pretty much ours. Kasano is gone. We're getting the upgrades, getting the additional supply. Pads upgraded, and now this looks like light blue is going to lose his base entirely on this side. And so making that barracks, making that siege turret just because we have that extra supply, and we're going to go ahead and just focus on taking out this base. We do have Hornets. Yeah, they're not really upgraded to level 2 yet. Our infantry aren't really upgraded either, but we are finally getting that power to go ahead and start making a real difference here. And so we're going to just keep on pushing. We're going to take out this mini base, and now look, light blue is trying to go air, but I already have infantry, I already have combat mechanics, and I have a little bit of air mixed up in my army as well. So it's not really going to be a good matchup for him as a whole, in my opinion. And so we drop down our little sentinels. He's going to go ahead and start running away from it. There we go, perfectly timed. And there goes the infantry. The infantry is just going to go ahead and take all of this out. And we're going to go ahead and move the remainder of our infantry to go ahead and just fight what's left over here. We got turrets we got to kill, and we got the base we got to start stripping down. But things are looking very good. Reinforcements upgrade has come in as well. We're going to get infantry upgrade level 1 and air upgrade level 2. And things are just looking incredibly good right now. We're going to start stripping the base, clearing out as much as we can. Could have definitely killed those 2 heavy supply pads that were there, but it's okay. We're going to get rid of the advanced gen, and we're going to go ahead and just keep on stripping everything else that is over here. Heavy supply pads going to go down, but then a please don't shoot goes down as well, and so that's a little bit troublesome in that regard. We're going to send an infantry over there to go ahead and grab this base over here, but looks like I didn't have to, because light blue ends up self-destructing as a whole. My mines end up going down. I'm going to go ahead and grab that expansion base there because I know I'll be able to defend that. And then I'll be able to put siege turrets on there. And now we're just going to go ahead and keep making air units. And we're going to go ahead and keep upgrading our infantry because we have a great amount that's here on the ground. And so we're going to take out the mini base over here with the advanced generator that's on it. And that's going to be taken care of. All in all, it was a pretty smooth fight. The build order was very interesting that I decided to do here on Bedrock because I was on supply side. Light blue does go in for a drop over here to try to do some damage against yellow, which is definitely a way to go about it. But it is Jerome, it is bunkers, and that's going to be hard to beat. And so, fun fact, light blue also called me trash and garbage, so just showing more trashy gameplay for you all. Like, I don't know what it is with this community where they have to go ahead and scoop down to that level, but they do. And it's okay. Whatever. I'm not going to be the one to start it. I'm just here to play my games, have a good time, and remember, if you talk, you got to be able to take the hit too. And so that's unfortunate if you go ahead and try and bring someone else down just because things aren't going well for you. I don't really agree with that. So anyways, enough with the preaching nonsense that we got going on here. Elite Rangers are going down, but this game is practically over. So I just wanted to go ahead and show the interesting build order in regards to prioritizing mainly Marines, getting the grenade ability, and then seeing if I can go ahead and do something about it. So we have our air over here at the top to go ahead and get rid of an advanced gen that's over there as well. We're going to go ahead and throw down just garbage mines at that. And now we're just going to get siege turrets on this base so then we can go ahead and start hitting this base in case things get too drastic, but I don't really think it will. Shield gen's going to be taken out. Elite Rangers, they're going to be alright, but really, ooh, a missed Mac. Yeah, this game is practically over, so there's not really much else to commentate here except that, like, let me know what you guys think. I think this build order was pretty decent. There are counters to it. The counter would be like if they go barracks with snipers, right? In this case, light blue went with a bunch of infantry, which is a bunch of Marines, which worked out for me, and he also went hero. And I think even if you go barracks and you have flame bets and stuff like that, it doesn't necessarily mean all your Marines are going to go ahead and die. It just means that you need to just keep falling back and you may need to establish a defense, but then start getting other counters that you can get into your army to help deal with the barracks. Because remember, they have to commit power to make snipers. They have to commit power to make Hellbringers. And so there still is I think a chance to be able to fight back. So we'll see if I get put into that situation, and then I'll make a video on it if it ends up happening, or I should say when it ends up happening. And so this game is practically over. An allied player disconnected, which was Orange. Orange ended up leaving the game. I'm not even going to make an assumption because I have no idea why. Maybe he got disconnected. He is a level 99. Maybe he left out of frustration. Maybe he's trying to tank the account. I have no idea. But there are some tanks that are here, and we're going to easily be able to take them out. We threw down the mine, and then we're going to go ahead and try and steal it with the Spartan. And that's going to be taken out. So all in all, hope you enjoyed this video. I thought, once again, it was a pretty interesting build. I also learned something I'm going to say very quick. Turns out you gain veterancy from units that do not move and kill units, or contribute in killing units. It's one of the two. The key thing is you can't be moving. I did not know that until recently. And I think there could be potential to go ahead and increase veterancy by using like hold command and bring them to a place and they kill a unit. That's something I am not close to really figuring out yet. So I went 7 for 48, teammate went 33 for 62, other teammate went 19 for 32. All in all, we all went positive. It was a great match nevertheless. And so, hope you have yourself a splendid one, a great one, and fantastic one. And until next time, have a good one. G out.